Good afternoon, thanks all for coming. Welcome to the Quantox. Oh no, not Devon. It's a very special day. Now, before I get too far into my speech, like Piney would advise me, you need to make sure your glasses are charged. That means to the brim. So if you haven't got one of these on your table, ask, because there's plenty of it to go around. Ensure you're ready to go.
I've got one each.
So before I get started, make sure your glasses are charged, ready for the toast, and the company leg workout that ensues. I know that you'll need a drink after both my speech and that given by my best men, because they're going to lie to you to the core. So whatever they tell you, excuse the language, is bollocks. As I expected, my now father-in-law showed me up even before I started to speak with such heartfelt words. How jealous can a bald guy like me be of a man with an awesome woolly head of hair? Maybe if one day, if we manage to make a family, our kids will pick up that better gene. Thanks, Richard, for your kind words and remixing. So let's please, first of all, it's the leg workout. Let's be upstanding for the father of the bride, father of the groom, father of the bride. To Richard.
It's a bit like Russian, isn't it? Just move everything. Yeah.
This is where you need to participate. Okay? I know my wife and I. We really appreciate you all being here today, and without having everyone here that we love and care about, it just wouldn't have been the same. It's really special. But that said, in true Coleman style, I can honestly say it would also be a damn lot cheaper. Unfortunately, it's impossible to have all our nearest and dearest here with us today, but I know they're here in spirit, in our thoughts, and most importantly, they're with us in our hearts. It's also great to see some of you that we really didn't expect to meet. Like Richard said, there's people from Australia, German. He's actually called German. He's not just. His actual name is German. Pip's from Africa, and Tim from Norway. I really appreciate it. So, and not to say that I don't appreciate all my people from Devon. I know the new Mrs Coleman, and I would like to thank you for all your kind generosity and support in helping us bring today to fruition. Here we go. Let me help you out there, Jane. You've obviously had several already. Where was I? Helping us bring today to fruition. Thanks particularly. Shut up, Jane. Thanks particularly to my wife for all her hard work, and for Jane for arranging all of the flowers. Literally all of the flowers you see around us today. Jane has done every single one. Thanks to everyone who's been heavily involved in all the wedmen and all the wedding prep. So please be upstanding to all our friends and family. So friends and family. Cheers. I'm doing this to get you very drunk before the evening's proceedings. Piney told me to make sure you do lots and lots and lots. Watch him drink this. Someone fill him up. Jane and Richard, thank you for giving up one of your finest possessions and letting me take your daughter's hand in marriage. I honestly promise to take the best of care of her. She is honestly the kindest, most patient and understanding and loving person I know. She is my best friend, and I do love her very much. Thank you for letting me into your family and adding that extra touch of testosterone to an already male heavy family balance. That said, Jane, I know you can take us all on when the chips are down. Yes, I'm still scared of you. Just gotta check one thing. How am I doing? All good?
Yeah, all good.
So I'm really struggling to read your handwriting. Just to get you more drunk, here's I'm doing all right so far. Cheers. Upstanding. Like I said before, she is my absolute soulmate. The one I know and want to grow old and grey with. But at the start... Hold it back, hold it back. Hold it, Piney, hold it back. Can you stop standing on the microphone, because otherwise I'm going to be like this high by the end of the speech. But at the start, she just wouldn't have it. When I first met Charlotte... When I first met Charlotte, she honestly, let's be honest, she just didn't want to know me. Maybe she does take after her mother after all. Anyway, I talked too much, would you believe? I chased too hard, and my spare room was far too small. Isn't that right, Janie Coop? My bedroom was far too small. Anyway. To top that, and for all of these, that was a bit of, you're supposed to laugh at that, anyway. To top that, we all know Charlotte was a tough cookie to crack. We met in 2010, and after my initial brush off, we didn't meet again until 2011, September, when Pips invited me to the Minack Theatre to watch The Last Night at the Proms with a group of her doctor friends. I'm not sure if you've read the book, but a book by Danny Wallace, The Yes Man. It was a yes man moment that brought us back together. I like to think of it as fate. But for the record, it still wasn't easy to win this one over. At the Minack, I nearly blew it again. Would you believe? With far too much chat? In fact, at one point during the performance, I got told to shut up or I'll shove a baguette in your mouth, just for the record. To which I thought, okay, I'm game. It wasn't until I managed to get extremely drunk later that evening, having tried to climb in and out of a tumble dryer, that I pounced. You're not going to believe this, but even after the tumble dryer romance, I didn't hear from Charlotte for some months. It's only after I got a Facebook friend request that I thought, aha! The rest is history, really. We met up, I tested her out. Yep. I had her at my house. Wait for it. As I said, I tested her out. I had her at my house building foundations for my garden wall. And then I made her cook me dinner. She was definitely the one. Thank you for agreeing to marry me at the Fairy Tale Ice Hotel. And most of all, to see it through today and make me the happiest man alive.
Let it out, Rob! Let it out! Come on, son, let it out! Come on!
Oh, shit. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you.
Come on!
Which bit of paper am I on?
From the heart, Rob!
Thank you for understanding me like no one else could ever. Believing in my dreams and caring about my feelings. I know this is a continuation of many happy years together. So ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for one of the most important toasts I'm ever likely to make. To my wife, to my bride, to my absolute world. To Charlotte. Finally, is everyone full? Can you just make sure everyone's full, please? Finally, I'm still going. I love talking. You should know that by now. I love talking. Finally, thank you to the 4 ushers, the Randall brothers and my brother-in-law, Liam, for ushing so well. I think everyone ended up on the right side of the church. Men on the right, wasn't it? And ladies on the left.
Let's not get into the details.
We've got a little small token, so if you guys want to come up, we've got some gifts for you. Boys, come on. Ushers, get up here. Liam. I meant to give this earlier, and obviously with all the horror of doing a speech, I've forgotten, but there's cards and gifts for our folks as well. So, Charlotte, can you give them out? So, where is it? Oh, I missed it. I missed the whole page. Let's rewind a bit, because I've missed the whole page. We're going to go back. We're rewinding. We're rewinding. Jane and Richard. I mean, I've done that bit, haven't I? Here's the bit about my mum. Like, I won't do it again, because you're going to get a big head. Jane and Pat, my mum and dad. Thank you for all your support and guidance and enduring love over the years. I feel extremely lucky to have such great parents. You have each taught me so much and have always encouraged me to make the most of every opportunity that I've had. I honestly don't know at times what I've done without either of you. Mum, you pushed me when I needed pushing and understood when I was struggling. Dad, your wise knowledge, advice and guidance over the years. Oh, and for falling on the bonnet of my student loan paid for Porsche. After obviously strongly advising me to buy it. So there's a small token of our thanks there somewhere. You good? Jane, that's for Jane. That's not for you. You can't have 2. That's for Jane and Richard. I've managed to mix up the pieces of paper, apologies. Finally, to the beautiful bridesmaids. Tim, my 2 best men, Tim and Matt, expressed a strong desire to wear bridesmaids' frocks. I sneakily, there was a sneaky attempt there to get up close to some of the fine ladies early doors, but I reminded Matt that one of them was my sister, and Tim that his bum would look far too big in a dress. Girls, honestly, not Tim and Matt. Thanks for looking after Charlotte, making sure she looked gorgeous and got to the church kind of on time. I know she loves you all very much and is really grateful for your support. That said, she also tells me she hates leaving me. She hates going away, especially to exotic places like Ibiza. So she really doesn't want to go away to anywhere like that again. Let's all be upstanding, and sorry I paused up the speech a little bit. To the bridesmaids, that's me done. Cheers. Now to the lies.